Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a quick little tuning session on the Vader 6x6 chassis. So I've gotten this out since I built it. I've done a little testing, tried to put it through its paces a little bit, and been very impressed with it. There's a couple areas that I may want to improve, and one of those is the front axle angle. So you can see that servo is kicked forward at an angle, and I've got it on a limiting strap so it's not at full droop. So at full droop, you can see there, I mean, that's a massive angle hanging forward. So what I was finding is that that was catching on a lot of things, and so I want to try to get that angle back, and that's because I put the 4-link rear on that servo tray, and so it's a little different geometry. So it kicked it forward. So what I've got here is some JLU Endura red links. So I'm looking at these rears, and I think the rear uppers may pull it back where I want it. I could use the lowers. They're a little longer. I don't necessarily need the high clearance, but I'm going to start with these and see if that's going to tuck that servo back and get that axle little bit better alignment, and even if it rotates it back a little bit, that may be good as far as my steering. And then the other issue, and it won't be addressed today because I don't have enough tires, is potentially upsizing just due to the length. I was high centering when I crested some peaks on that belly, the trans skid, even with having such a nice droop on the back. And that's kind of why I wanted that droop, to make sure I could, get down and get traction. But it is just a long front end there. So bigger tires, I think I can accommodate. So I don't have any full sets of 2 to throw at this right now. So I think I'm gonna get these links on here and see if we can't pull this back and then see how that affects it. Well, here we are. Got the front links adjusted, and you can see that servo is sitting basically horizontal now at rest, and at full droop, just a slight lean, so much better. You can also see I had to abandon the upper rear JLU links that were straight and go to the high clearance lowers. I needed a little extra length, and by pulling that servo back or leaning it back, it shortened that drive shaft distance there at the front. So I ended up clipping off a few millimeters of the female deadbolt, and then that front male is just the short typical front. So there's not a lot of movement with that drive shaft. Nothing like the movement that's needed back here. So that works fine. And then you can see here, I noticed this on these Endura 4-links. They're actually printed on opposite sides on these sets. So maybe the newer ones are corrected, but that's kind of neat. So with that, I think because I have a 4-link set here of Endura, I've got the 4-link front uppers, which I did not have with this JLU set. It was a high clearance 3-link set. So I think I'm going to go ahead and swap those into that third axle. So that'll be a 4-link all the way around. And then you can see I've got this True RC set here. These are JLU C10s. And I've already stolen the 4-links out of this. You can see it's got a Hot Racing 3-link in it. So it's a complete set. But I plan on doing deadbolt rears with this set for the build that's going on. So I think I'm going to rob these straight lowers from the set here. So as much as I wanted to keep all the links red, I think those front are going to go black so I can get straight ones. But I think that's going to work a little bit better as far as just letting me compress a little bit lower and getting no kind of interference on the twist. But I mean, right now I really could run it how it is. I mean, look at that. It can still get down pretty dang low. You can see the angle of those lowers. So, you know, I think the black is just, you know, why not? I might as well save these high clearance lowers and actually use them as a lower rather than having them on the uppers on that front. It's kind of a waste anyways. So flip-flop this, and then we'll see about maybe doing a little backyard course test run. All right, here we are, complete. We got the 4-link black uppers in the front, the true RC. That was a painless swap right there. And then we've got the 4-link upper Injoras in the rear. So this bad boy is 4-linked on every axle. So that is nice. So we didn't lose any articulation at all. Everything is free moving just like it was, exactly comparable. Just got the servo tilted back so the nose isn't pointed down, and that servo horn isn't going to catch on everything. So that ought to really improve the approach from what it was when I was testing it earlier. So I think the only thing left is let's get this bad boy out on the course and see what it can do. That's not good. We're up on blocks. Backyard course test session was cut a little short. I was in the middle of it and I noticed my front wheel was not spinning and I thought a pin had fallen out. Obviously not. So pulling the wheel off in here, you can see this axle's free spinning. Looks like my dog bone pin is still in there. So I'm not sure if the inner axle just sheared. I think I know where it potentially happened. I've got a lot of little holes out there between rocks. I think I just got bound up and twisted. I'll have to review the footage and see. But it looks like some more repairs before we get a full proper test run in, and I think I may have to take it out for something more challenging than my backyard. So thanks for watching this tuning session. Sorry about the short test run. Stay tuned for more. We'll get this thing repaired, get it out, and hopefully get some good running footage up soon. Thanks for watching. Well. That thickened inner axle shaft doesn't really do much good because the weak point is still the thin little shaft out to the ball and the dog bone. So you can see that's what sheared off. So the big honking shaft, you know, of course, just pushed it to another weak spot. So that's the problem. Looks like new inners for me.